Hi, my name is Lawrence Blake. I'm 19 and I live in Toronto, Ontario. And this is the first video for the show Canada's Next Great Prime Minister. Now the question is, what can you do or what will you do to make Canada a better place socially, economically and or politically? And quite frankly those topics are all very broad, and so I'll probably only be able to say quite a few things, meaning not many, about each subheading of that topic. And they are all connected, which is important to realize. Socially, Canada is made up of many different peoples, so many different cultures. We are a nation that prides ourselves on being a mosaic, so to speak, and I think that's important because we have people in this country from all nations of the world, living under one border, living under one flag, living under one government. And that's fairly unique. Because we have so many people from so many varying walks of life and so many varying cultures, it offers us a very special chance to build economic and political ties with so many nations, a wide array of them, that most countries don't get a chance to do. We as Canadians, the large majority of us, myself included, understand that people have different ways of living. People have different ways of conducting themselves, conducting their politics, conducting their worship of God, and that's really quite a remarkable thing for a nation to be able to do. To not say that you are part of the melting pot that is Canada, but part of the community that is the global community of Canada. That being said, right now we are waging a war in Afghanistan and conducting several major peacekeeping operations in Eastern Europe, Africa and South America. And all these operations require a great deal of tolerance for someone else's culture and a great deal of respect for that culture. Now in Afghanistan specifically, we are set to leave by 2011. We've capped our troops at 2,000. And I think both of those are grave mistakes because we have the chance to do something great, truly great, in a nation that has been ravaged by war for the past 30 years. A nation that has seen very few freedoms under the old regime of the Taliban, and a nation that has a chance to build itself as a bastion of democracy, peace, and religious tolerance in a rather unruly and quite warlike area that is the Middle East. That means that Canada needs to be able to say to itself, we are committed to helping the Afghani people into creating services such as police forces, fire brigades, waterworks, healthcare, and exporting some of our knowledge on those issues. For example, universal healthcare, such an important thing to Canadians, and what I truly believe is the only way in which healthcare can function properly in a democratic society. And we should be helping the Afghan people establish these services, not just saying, we'll kill any remaining Al-Qaeda or Taliban insurgents and then leave. Letting you do all the work building a society and a nation. We should be helping them because we have the opportunity to help them. Just like we have the opportunity to help the people in Sudan, just like we have the opportunity to help people in Bosnia and Yugoslavia. Economically, this is important too because we have the chance to build economic partners with nations we are helping to build and nations we are helping to really revitalize into a democratic community. Because we have that community already existing in Canada, because we have the ability to look at them not only as a completely different peoples on the other side of the earth, but a peoples that could easily come into Canada and exist here under Canadian values and under really global values of peace, justice, security, and freedom. Thank you for listening to my video, and I hope over the next few I get to talk about a bit more of these issues. Good night.